Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on literal equations. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. You will have an opportunity to subscribe to my channel at the end of the video. You are also invited to share this video with your friends. Thank you in anticipation. Literal equations. A literal equation is similar to a formula. It may contain many pronumerals or letters. When we are asked to solve a literal equation, we need to make one of the pronumerals the subject of the equation. For example, let's look at the formula V equals U plus AT. So the above equation is a very popular equation which is used in physics. We are often given three of the pronumerals and we have to find the remaining one. Now here's an example. Let's make U the subject. So here is the formula again, V equals U plus AT. Now remember, we need to make U the subject, which means at the end we have to have U equals something. That's what it means when U is the subject. So let's start by subtracting AT from both sides. So we have this line, V minus AT equals U plus AT minus AT. So V minus AT equals U. And we just swap it around so U's on the left hand side. It just looks a bit better that way. U equals V minus AT. And that is the answer where U is the subject. Now we look at the same equation again, and this time we're going to make T the subject. Sometimes I like to swap the equation around to place the intended subject on the left hand side of the equation. So basically I've just gone from there to there. It's exactly the same equation except I have U plus AT equals V. Because remember, we're going to make T the subject. So T is on the left hand side, and that's a good way to have it. So subtract U from both sides, which gives us U plus AT minus U equals V minus U. So AT equals V minus U. Divide both sides by A, and we get T equals V minus U over A. And that's the answer because T is the subject. Now here's another famous equation in physics. V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. We're going to make U the subject. So let's swap it around so U's on the left hand side. So U squared plus 2AS equals V squared. Subtract 2AS from both sides. So U squared plus 2AS minus 2AS equals V squared minus 2AS. So U squared equals V squared minus 2AS, and because U squared equals the right hand side, therefore U must be the square root of the right hand side. So that's the answer, and U is the subject. The equation I equals V over R is a very important equation in the field of electricity. Let's make R the subject. So multiply both sides by R, so we get R times I equals V over R times R. So Ri equals V. Divide both sides by I, so Ri over I equals V over I, so R equals V over I. So there's the answer, and R is the subject. Finally, we have our famous formula, which is the volume of a sphere. V equals 4 pi R cubed over 3. We're going to make R the subject. So again, I just swapped the equation around, so R's on the left. Multiply both sides by 3. 4 pi R cubed equals 3V. Divide both sides by 4 pi. R cubed equals 3V over 4 pi. So R is the cube root of 3V over 4 pi. That is the answer, and R is the subject. Here's a quick quiz to help you. Please look at the video at any time. Now here is the answer to the puzzle. What's the meaning of the following? Good influence. I won't give you too many hints. Let me just underline that word there, and I think you can work out why that's the answer. Here are the answers to the quick quiz, and the video is at your disposal. If you found this video useful, please subscribe on the next slide. You will receive a notification when the next video is available. Please share with your friends. Hope to see you next lesson.